Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video, I thought I'd show you guys my latest addition. Now it's not a complete cabinet, and what you're looking at here is my Street Fighter 2 cabinet. Now if you watch my other videos, you'll know that I got this thing and it was pretty beat up, and what I did is I basically rebuilt this cabinet into what was supposed to be a multi-Street Fighter cab. Now the original intention was to run Hyper Fighting, Rainbow Edition, and Red Wave Edition on this cabinet, and that's what I basically did. Eventually I was able to get one of my holy grails, which was Hyper Street Fighter 2 the Anniversary Edition. Now if you never played that game, it's a really rare Street Fighter game. It's very expensive. Some people get conversions, some people just want to hunt down the real deal. And basically what it is, it's every legitimate character from the Street Fighter 2 series all in one game. So you can have World Warrior Ken versus Champion Edition Balrog, or Champion Edition Guile versus Super Turbo Guile. But anyways, you know, it's a great game. I really like it. It's fun to play with friends. The downside is when you play against the AI. The game itself, it always chooses the Super Turbo versions of the characters. So if you're just playing by yourself against the computer, it's always going to choose, well, basically, like I said, the Super Turbo versions. Now that's one downside. The other downside is the AI is really, really cheap. It is horrendous. Basically what happens is it reads your inputs and it counters the moves. So, you know, even on the real low settings, it can be a pain in the ass sometimes. But anyways, just another overview, a look at my Street Fighter 2 cabinet. And now, I'm going to show you what I received right over there. Let me go ahead and change my settings and, well, we'll get to it. Okay, here we are. Now this is something I just got in the mail, and this is going to go in the cabinet, my Street Fighter cabinet. Now you might be able to guess what is in here. It is a Street Fighter game. However, it's probably not the game you think it is. I already got it open. I haven't taken the contents out yet, but let's go ahead and take a look. Some of you might already know. This is another game that I've been looking for a very long time. They're usually expensive, but I'm glad I was able to finally get one. Someone was selling one. I made them an offer, and they accepted. So, okay, this is kind of funny. Take a look at this. You can see that's some Japanese writing of some sort. And I'm not quite sure what this is. Maybe some adult entertainment videos. This thing didn't come from Japan, or at least the person didn't send it from Japan, but not quite sure what that says. I know there's one YouTuber who might be able to read this, if this in fact is Japanese. What do you say, Luke? Can you read that? Anyways, let's get to what the game is. You can tell it's a Japanese CPS2 game, and look at that. Comes with a kick harness. Right there. I don't know, let's get back to this first. Not quite. Alright, Luke. What does that say? What is this? I think it's Japanese porn. In fact, yes it is. The page on the other side shows topless women. I don't know if I can show that on YouTube, so let's not go there. Anyways, back to the game. This is the Japanese version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Now, in Japan, it's called Super Street Fighter 2 X, the Grandmaster Challenge. Take this off, out. Nice wrapping. The reason I wanted to get this game is, one, the AI acts a little more human-like. It's not as cheap. Really, that's one of the few differences. Super Turbo, the Western version, you can enable free play. This one you can't. But, you know, I wanted to actually play a computer opponent that isn't so cheap, so glad I got this. Some other goodies in here. Styrofoam. Manual, maybe? Oh. Looks like a copy of a manual. Huh. Oh, here we go. The actual manual. This is pretty nice. Obviously, it's not the original. You can tell by the feel of the paper. Seems to be a reproduction, but I could be wrong. Anyways, that's pretty cool. There we go. Super Street Fighter 2 X, the Grandmaster Challenge. I guess these are color copies of the original decals that came with the game. Pretty nice. Yeah, and I wish that was in English. I would put it on my cabinet. But anyways, yep, that's all for now. I'll probably make a video when I get everything set up. But yeah, so until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.